Hello everybody, this is your main man Keith here from Keith Plays PS4 927. Happy Saturday to all my awesome viewers on this awesome channel. We're in week 4 of our Toronto Huskies franchise, and we are hoping to be 4-0 on the regular season. So last episode we beat the Chicago Bears 58-14. So we'll show you the surprise in just a bit. The weekly awards: Ben Roethlisberger, 18 for 20, 408 passing yards, 6 touchdowns, 1 carry, and 6 yards. So KJ Wright had 7 tackles and 2 interceptions. So this is funny how we won both AFC Offensive and AFC Defensive Player of the Weeks from weeks 1 to 3, which I will have the 2 episodes before last in the link as well if you guys have not checked those episodes out or if you haven't already. So without further ado, we'll show you the team uniforms and we'll see you guys at kickoff. For the Toronto Huskies, they are wearing their traditional home jerseys, the gray jerseys with the gray pants and gray socks, the all gray with light blue. For the LA Chargers are going to be wearing their away uniforms with all white because there's no light blue pants, but it would be nice if they added light blue pants, but they don't. So without further ado, we'll see you guys at kickoff.
Today, from Toronto, Canada, it's week 4 of the NFL on EA Sports. Joe Flacco and the Toronto Huskies taking on Justin Herbert and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Alright, it is kickoff time here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So the Huskies are ready to return. We got some Golden Tate into some action today. So Golden Tate, he's going to return this at the 32-yard line. We're going to use Joe Flacco for the first half. And then we're going to use Ben Roethlisberger in the third quarter. And then by fourth quarter, we'll probably use Andy Dalton. So Joe Flacco, he's back to pass. He throws this one out to Antonio Brown. And he gets stopped at the 49 for a gain of 17 yards. So we have nearly 1,200 passing yards this season. So this is something interesting to see. I mean, we're in week 4, so we've had about 300 yards passing per episode, which is a coincidence. So 2nd and 10 from the 49, 3:28 to go in the first. Antonio Brown has 16 receptions this season, so I'm going to throw this one out to Antonio Brown. Juke move there that time. He gets stopped there at the 24-yard line. So that's going to be a 1st and 10. So we're going to check out the formation here. We're going to use the shotgun formation, and we're going to use a PAY cross pass play off 1st down and 10. From the 24, Flacco steps back to pass, firing this one out to Gronkowski. Jumps on into the end zone for a touchdown. So this will be the first passing touchdown of the game, and it's his 100th career touchdown reception for Rob Gronkowski. So it's now going to be 7-0 Huskies. Alright, 1st down and 10. Justin Herbert and his offense are ready to step onto the field. So Austin Eckler runs the ball, and he only gained about 1 yard on that play. So this will be a 2nd down and 9 from the 33. So 2nd and 9. So he hands this off to Austin Eckler. And Austin Eckler gets that 1st down at the 44-yard line. So this will be 1st down and 10. So we're going to blitz here on some defense. So we're ready to play some defense. Hopefully we can get an interception or a fumble on this one. So Austin Eckler did not lose nor gain any yards on that play. So this will result in a 2nd down and 10 now here for the Chargers. So the Chargers are on offense, and Justin Herbert throwing this one out, and this will be a 3rd down and 1. So it's not a 1st down as of yet. Trey Burton claimed that reception, so anything could happen on 3rd and 1. Herbert running the ball, and there is a fumble. Toronto recovers it, so it's Malcolm Jenkins that recovered the ball there that time. So as a result, this will be a 1st down and 10 for the Toronto Huskies. The Chargers do get their first turnover of the game. So I'm going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. Uses that juke move there. Gets stopped at the 39. 4 for 5, 85 yards, and 1 touchdown. So Antonio Brown has 3 receptions and 61 yards today. And he's almost at 100, and this is almost the 1st quarter. And he gets it down at the 14. So we spike the ball on 2nd and 10 from the 14-yard line. Flacco, he's back to pass. So he throws this one out to Antonio Brown. Gets stopped there at the 7. So 3rd and 3. We got to figure out a strategic game plan here. Clock winding down pretty fast here in Maple Leaf Stadium in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. So I'm going to fire this one out to Antonio Brown. Touchdown Huskies. Toronto is going to lead this one 14-0. So we'll see you guys in the 2nd quarter. There was a hit stick fumble, and this will conclude the 1st quarter here in Toronto. Huskies on top of it, 14-0. So we're going to use the I form here. Los Angeles gets its 2nd turnover of the game. So Joe Flacco fired this one out to Antonio Brown. Makes that juke move, breaks 1 tackle, gets another touchdown in this one. So this will be his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. The Huskies lead this one 21-0. Alright, 1st down and 10 from the 35. 3:49 to go in this 1st half. Chargers run the ball, and they lose a yard on that play, so that's going to be a 2nd and 11. Malcolm Jenkins there with that nice tackle for the defense. So we've only allowed 9 passing yards, so this Chargers team, they don't know what their game plan is. So Justin Herbert throws that football. It's incomplete. So 3rd and 11, and it looks like Justin Herbert is actually going to throw the football, and the receiver does not complete the pass, so this will be a 4th and 11. So Golden Tate III is ready to return the punt return here for Toronto, and the LA Chargers punt this out. So we're going to return this one. So we get stopped here at the 36. So this will be a 1st and 10. So we're actually going to use a strong formation here, and we're going to use a PA slide pass play on 1st and 10 from the 36. So Joe Flacco steps back to pass, firing this one out to Antonio Brown, and he's down at the 30-yard line. So this was a 34-yard reception. He's almost at 200 receiving yards today, Antonio Brown. So he's only about 386 yards away from being at least 1,000. So this will be a 1st down and 10. We're going to use that same exact play, but our target will be Antonio Brown. And they throw that pass. It's incomplete. So the Chargers have an injury. So Joe Flacco, he steps back to pass. He fires this one out. That's incomplete. 3rd down and 10 now for the Huskies. So Flacco, he steps back to pass, firing this one out to Antonio Brown. That's a touchdown. 100th career touchdown reception for Antonio Brown today. So Huskies will lead this one 29-0. We're going to do a 2-point conversion, and we'll see you guys after the 2-minute warning. So we get a touchdown on this play. It's a fumble recovery. So they take this one to the house. So we get this one in. Justin Herbert gets sacked on that play. So now the Huskies will lead this one 36-0. So we are going to take another break. So we'll see you guys when we're back on offense. All right. We are 4th and 10. We're ready to return the punt. As you guys saw from that last play, there was a fumble recovery for a touchdown. That was Melvin Ingram III, the former San Diego Chargers linebacker. So this will be a 1st and 10. So we're actually gonna throw the ball to Antonio Brown. So Joe Flacco, he steps back to pass. He's going to fire this one out to AB. Gets that first down at the 45. 12 for 15 for Joe Flacco. 4 touchdowns on the day. And Antonio Brown, he's almost at 200 receiving yards today. So he steps back. Flacco fires this one out to Antonio Brown, and he gets stopped there at the 31. 250 yards for Joe Flacco today. So we're going to use a PA comeback slide pass play on 1st and 10. So Joe Flacco back to pass. Fired this one out to Rob Gronkowski. So Rob Gronkowski, does he get that first down? The answer is no, but we were close from getting that first down. So Flacco, he is going to get sacked. And this will conclude the first half. Alright, we're ready to blitz here on 1st and 10. So the Chargers are ready to use a single back formation. He's ready to throw this pass. And Justin Herbert, he's 2 for 8 for 13 yards. So he's not off to a good start today. So we've only allowed 4 passing yards offensively. So Austin Eckler runs the ball. He gets stopped at the 35. So 3rd down and 5 now here for the LA Chargers. So Los Angeles, it looks like that they're gonna get sacked on that play by CJ Mosley. So this will be a 4th and 11 at their own 29-yard line. So we're ready to return the punt now with Golden Tate III. And CJ Mosley gets his first sack of the game. So he will return this one. So he gets stopped there at the 41. Alright, we're going to use a quick slants route here on 1st and 10. Roethlisberger, he's got to play for the 3rd quarter, and then Andy Dalton will play the 4th quarter. So if you guys remember Andy Dalton, he used to play for the Cincinnati Bengals. So Antonio Brown, 218 receiving yards today. He's on top of his game. He knows what he's doing. And the connection back to Antonio Brown to the connection of Ben Roethlisberger to Antonio Brown happens again here in Toronto, because they were a great team in Pittsburgh. I felt like they were. They made the postseason quite a bit of times, but did they necessarily make it to the Super Bowl? No. Does a great team classify that you have to make the Super Bowl? No, because if you think about it one way or another, Ben Roethlisberger's rookie year in 2004, the Steelers only lost a game, so they won 15 out of the 16 games. They did make the playoffs, yes, but did they make the Super Bowl is the real question. The answer to that is no. But Antonio Brown gets another touchdown on the day. This will be his 4th on the day, so it's now going to be 43-0. Alright, 2nd and 9 now from the 37. 36 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Justin Herbert throwing this one out to Mike Williams. So that's going to be a 3rd and 1. And the clock's going really fast here in Toronto, in Maple Leaf City. So they're going to hand this, they're actually going to throw the ball out to Mike Williams. So that ends the 3rd quarter. All right, 1st down and 10. Toronto playing some defense here. So Mike Williams, it's not Mike Williams there who claimed that reception, but it's a 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. So we're ready to play some defense here. And this Chargers offense, they don't want to give up. They don't want to give up because they're trailing by so much points right now. So they're trailing by almost, if we score a touchdown, it will be 50 plus the PAT. So if we score 7 more points, they'll be trailing by half to a century on from 100. So 2nd and 1 from the 19-yard line. And it looks like they're going to hand this off to Austin Eckler. He gets that into the red zone at the 15. So 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. So we're ready to play some strategic defense here. So he runs the ball. He gets stopped at the 7. And it's now 2nd and 2. We're going to use zone coverage. All right, 2nd and 2 from the 7-yard line. 2 minutes ago in this game before we win and become 4-0. He loses the football, Justin Herbert, but the Chargers were lucky there that they recovered that time because they lost quite a bit of yards on that play, and it's incomplete. Could have been intercepted. So this will be a 4th and 14 now for the LA Chargers. So what are they going to do on 4th and 14? You know what they're going to do is take that field goal and add 3 points. I know 3 points isn't that much, but it's still good, and we're ready to return the kickoff. So, it was expected that the Huskies were going to win today because of that elusive talent by Antonio Brown's receiving today made it spectacular. So we get stopped at the 35. So 1st and 10. We're going to use the weak formation. We're going to use a passing play. We're going to use Andy Dalton. I think this is the first time this whole season that we used Dalton. So he throws this one out to Antonio Brown, uses that juke move, and he gets stopped at the 25 for a 41-yard reception. So we're almost at 350 offensive passing yards today. And Andy Dalton throws that pass. It's incomplete. So we're actually going to use the I formation here on 2nd down and 10 from the 25. So almost 300 yards for Antonio Brown receiving wise today. So he throws that pass. The Chargers looked like they were going to get that interception, but wasn't their time to get that interception. So 3rd and 10 now. I'm going to throw this one out to Chris Godwin. He gets stopped there at the 12-yard line. So we do, as a matter of fact, almost have a 350 offensive passing yards. So if we get this touchdown, we make it over 350 and we will win the game. So Antonio Brown scores a touchdown. 750 receiving yards for him this season, and the Huskies will win it at home against the LA Chargers 50-3. We'll see you guys at statistic. And we claim an interception there, and this will conclude the game. KJ Wright with 1 INT, his 3rd interception this year. All right, Joe Flacco, 158.3 passer rate, 14 for 17, 259 yards passing and 4 touchdowns today. Andy Dalton, 1 touchdown on the day. Ben Roethlisberger, 1 touchdown on the day. So, rushing wise, nobody scored touchdowns because we didn't really run the ball a whole lot. Antonio Brown, 18 receptions, 326 yards, and 5 touchdowns on the day. Now, that is a proven game MVP. Now that's a true athlete because they work hard for this moment and they just achieved it today. Most receptions out of anybody in a single game, Antonio Brown. Rob Gronkowski did score his 100th career touchdown reception. So did Antonio Brown, Jerry Tillery, Malcolm Jenkins, C.J. Mosley, and Devin McCourty all made sacks. K.J. Wright made an interception, but they were maybe one defensive touchdown. It was Melvin Ingram who recovered that fumble into the end zone. So that concludes the game. So we'll see you guys next episode. Have a great Saturday.